Good morning, everyone. It's Marie here. So I thought I'd come on here and do a video. I do have a haul video to show you, and I do have a new bag to show you. I want to thank all of you for your support and, your kind words. And I have to tell you, I have never had an animal impact me the way Mackie did. And when she died, it really, it, it not only did it take me by surprise, but it really hurt. And for the last couple of days after she died, I couldn't eat. And I just drank some coffee, and even that was painful because we did everything together. And the other day I went shopping for food, and I couldn't go down the cracker section because she loved Cheez-Its, and I just couldn't, I just broke down crying, and I just walked away from that aisle. So, yeah, there's just like a lot of things that still hurt. Because I used to have the rice, and we had lettuce, and she would always go and hang around when I was cooking, and I hope you don't mind me talking about her. And the food that would be in the sink, in the drain, she would like to go through that and pick out all of the rice. And it's like losing a friend. It was, I miss her walking all over my shoulder. Last night was jazz night, and it was really weird not being able to sit with her, because we would sit together and listen to the music. And she started picking up some of the music, which was really interesting. Other times, getting her up in the morning and having, like I said, having our coffee together. My coffee, she would drink whatever I gave her. We just had, it was like the most fascinating relationship I've ever had with any animal. We just connected. I mean, I had a really wonderful relationship with Loomis. Loomis was another one. But, we talked to him, he'd meow. He would interact with you. And Remy, I'm sorry, Mackie would do the same thing, I had waffles the other day, and it was the weirdest thing, having waffles and no Mackie to help me eat the waffles. It was like the first time I could actually have waffles. I have a story to tell you first. The other day, I had cleaned up the kitchen because, like birds, they're going to do things. So I cleaned up the kitchen and put all the dishes away, had it all nice and clean, and I was making me a cup of coffee. So I was sitting there making a cup of coffee, and I sat down, and I was listening to watching TV. I got up, got my coffee, and I was going in there, get me a cup of coffee. I had a coffee, went, sat down, drank it, went back to get a second cup, and on the counter, I'm telling you, there was a feather on the counter, and I took a picture of it, and here it is. Don't know where it came from. I'm telling you, it's just sitting there, and it freaked me out. It freaked me out. And I texted one of my friends that I've met through YouTube, and I said, I don't know what's going on. There's this feather laying on there. What's going on? And she wrote me back and said, Marie, it's okay, calm down. And she had a pet that passed recently, and she said it's a cat. And she said she had found the cat, a whisker from the cat. And, I just freaked out, because it's like there were no feathers in the kitchen, because I cleaned everything up, and there was a feather laying there. Sorry. Then what happened was yesterday, I was sitting watching TV, and I had my slippers on, and no, I didn't have my slippers on. I came in and sat down, made me a cup of coffee, sat down, and I leaned over to put my slippers on. And next to the slippers were two more feathers. I don't know where they came from because I had gone through, cleaned up the apartment, and picked up all of her feathers that were everywhere because they were all over. Mackie had gone through a molt, and I think that was one of the things that made her sick. It was an extensive molt, and I've gone through and meticulously picked up all her feathers and collected them because I'm going to do some with those feathers. There were no feathers where I sat because I made sure I'd swept, gone on my hands and knees and cleaned up the wood floor and everything. I mean, that was like, doing that was like a closure. Like, there's no more, this will be the last time I'll clean up after Mackie. And it was really painful. So I bent over to put my slippers on. And next to the slippers were two more feathers. Freaked me out, but I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be freaked out. So I picked them up and put them in my little feather container. I have like 3 containers full of Mackie's feathers. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. If any of you had that kind of weird thing happen, let me know, because it really, 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 it not only did it freak me out, but it just brought me to tears. So, oh, another thing I wanted to show you, when I buried Mackie, I buried her next to a tree. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but I put some little clovers on top, and there's a rock. And, sorry. I wasn't going to throw her in the trash. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's move on. So anyway, I'm going to give me another bird. I don't know if I'll be a starling or not, because starlings are the kind of birds where, they kind of, you get them by they fall out of a nest or something. And I would never raid a nest to get a starling. That's not what was appropriate. If I find another one, I let people know that I'm looking for one. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so I do have a haul, and I needed to get out, so I went out, and I just got the things that I really needed. One thing I did get, and this was for Remy, is I got this little, it's a laser light, because one thing about Remy, we're still getting to know each other, and she's not biting as much as she used to. She's not as aggressive. She's starting to calm down a little bit. She likes to play, and she likes to be petted. So I bought this little laser light, and she loves it. Now, one thing about laser lights, when you play with a cat, you've got to be careful because they do get worked up. And she does get worked up. So I'll play with her for at the most maybe 3 or 4 minutes and then stop, because then she gets too worked up, and it gets really, then she gets crazy. So I got that for her, and she likes that. I don't like running back and forth in the apartment because I live upstairs, and I don't want to disturb the people downstairs. So I got this for her, and it's a lot easier. That way, she'll actually come in and ask for it. She's a very, very smart cat. I've never had a cat that as smart as her. Lewis was loving, but he was not a smart cat. Anyway, I got her this, and she likes that. Of all the cats I have, Remy does not like catnip, so I have to get her treats. She'll work for treats, and I'm starting to train her with treats. So I'll get her the treats. She doesn't like the greenies, but she likes the regular treats. So anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cry. Anyway, I have a Dollar Tree haul, and I did get something from Marshall's.
So I have, now when you get Dollar Tree, their bags do break, so I had to put stuff in I had an old Nordstrom back in the back seat of my car. So I went ahead and I threw everything in that. But anyway, I got some stuff. I just got stuff that I needed. Like I got some toilet paper, and I got another bag of cat litter. And I have to tell you, I like this cat litter because it doesn't get all over the floor. I don't know about you, but Remy likes to take the pull out and have cat litter all over the floor. I don't like her doing that, so I had to rig up something so that she wouldn't do that. I got one of those big tubs that you put stuff in, those storage tubs, cut a thing in it and made it high enough so that she can't pull anything out, and that solved that problem. But she uses that instead, and it's a lot cheaper too because it was one I just had laying around. Okay, the next thing I got was I got some more pork rinds. I really like these. I like the barbecue. And Remy, Mackie liked them too. I would tear them, crunch them up, she'd eat them. And I got one of these strainers. These are like $5 or $6 at the store, and for $1.25. It's nice to have. What I use with this is I'll put water, take a pan, boil water, and then when I want to reheat my rice, I steam it, and it comes out really nice. And this is like better than getting a regular pan steamer. So I use that. And then I got, I don't mean to do that. I got some more Sweet and Low, which is always good to have. And I got, okay, I'm going to show you something. You guys know that I'm an artist, so I got these at the art store. And they were like $3 or $4 for the pack. Okay, and this is what I was after. I went to Dollar Tree, and in the gardening section, in the cooking section, they had one of these that you can use to put icing on, but you can also use this to mix up your paints, your acrylics, and your oils. So I'm looking at this, and it looks just like this one. See that? I mean, so I'm like, and this is metal. So I went ahead and picked this up. Yeah, so I got that. It works. I've got some birds nesting under my air conditioner. How weird is that? Okay, so the next thing I got is, and this is my bigger bag. I bought some more, and it's some food in here too. I got some more envelopes, because envelopes are pricey, so I went ahead and picked these up. Sorry. They had some Tylenol, so I picked up some Tylenol, and the expiration is 26. So I picked these up. Yeah, because they're extra strength, so I picked these up. And then I got this. I really like these. I use these to close my food, my rice, things like that, and these are really cute. These are the only ones that I found, so I picked those up. And then I got some more of these. They actually taste good when I eat them with peanut butter. So these are nice to have in the morning. And Mackie liked these too. And then I picked up some more rice. These were actually the last two they had. So I picked these up. I eat a lot of rice. And I got some more sponges because I had used the other ones to clean my apartment up with. So I got some more sponges. And then I got some green beans, which I really like. I really like green beans. I like to put that with my rice. Mix that up with chicken. And then I got some,
I got some of these. Sorry. Yeah, I got these. It's a little hand wipes that I can carry with me. Instead of carrying the containers, because sometimes they leak. So I just put this in my bag and voila, I'm out the door. So these are nice to have. And then I got some, I love the word finds. So I got this one. This is my favorite one, where you do the word finds and then there's like a hidden message. Yeah, you'll do that and then you can put in the top what the message is. I like doing these. These are really fun. So I got that. And then I got another one of the little ones. So yeah, these are pretty like price. They're like $4.99, $3.95, $4.99. This one is, the regular price is $4.99. So yeah, and I like to sit and do these while I'm watching TV. And the last thing I got, and it was the only one they had in the store, it's one of these little magnifying glasses, the magnifying thing. You can turn it on, and it has a light here, so you can read. And I love to read. So the last thing I got, and I was surprised to see these, because you never know, like every week there's always something new, right? I bought me some root beer. And I love this stuff, but it is like $5 or $6 if you get them at a Giant or a Safeway or Harris Teeter's or whatever. So I went ahead and picked these up because I really do like those. So that is my haul from Dollar Tree. And again, it was packed. Packed beyond anything. It was packed. So the last thing I got was, I went to Marshall's. And I wasn't really looking for a bag or anything, but I saw this and I picked it up because I used to have one, but what happened was the top loop had been cut off, and I thought, oh, it's okay. And it was like $5 or $6, but the blue one, I don't have it anymore. But whenever I go shopping, I'd have to carry it like this, and it became a real pain because it was a struggle. So anyway, I got another one of these. This is a Kipling. I don't know if you can see it very well because of where I'm at. Yeah, it's a Kipling. Came with a little monkey. And the monkey's name is... it's Leanne. Leanne. It says Leanne. It's a Leanne monkey. Anyway, yeah, so it's a little monkey, and these are nice. It didn't have the other kind. There was another one there, it was a different color, but I didn't want it. It was bright red. I don't really want, anything like that. But it's comfortable straps on it, and yeah, and it has the double here. It has 3 compartments. I went here, here, and here. If you want me to do what I carry in my backpack, let me know and I will do that for you. So anyway, that's the stuff that I got. I had other things, but I took them back because they weren't really something I needed. Yeah, so that's what I did. It just felt good to be able to go out and just try to get back. Now my life is not the same because I would usually go out and do something, getting something with Mackie, for Mackie, or buy something for her. I did go to Target and I did find a couple of mirrors because Mackie ruined my mirrors. So I found these I bought 2 of them so I can hang them in the apartment, and I can hang one in the hallway and hang one up, somewhere in the wall and stuff. But yeah, so nothing against my Mackie, but I can have a little bit of things that I couldn't have when I had her, so that's kind of cool. I have to move on. I love the bird. I'll always love the bird. There are days when I miss her, and it's really hard. And other days, like yesterday, I was just like really sad. So I was able to pull myself out of it and move on. But you have pets, and they they mean something to you, you know, and that made me realize how much, you know, pets mean. I've been watching videos on YouTube. Now YouTube has gotten really crazy. Everything is political and it's really crazy and it's getting on my nerves. So I've had to switch on. I don't even watch. I watch what's in my bags. I started watching the haul videos, especially the Dollar Tree videos. I really like those, but I don't like the ones where they take you through the store. Those are a real turn off for me. I don't care. I don't need a tour of the store. I want to see what you get, what you picked out. So those, you know, like when you come home and they say I got this or that. I love those kind of videos. The other ones I like are called the car haul videos, where the people will show you what they got when they're sitting in their car. And there's another one called come with me as I waste my money, or waste my money videos. Those are pretty cool too, because that's what I do. I waste my money. Actually, I don't, because the things I get are things that I need, things that kind of help me get through the day. But I like to watch those, and like haul videos for handbags. So I like watching those too. So anyway, again, I want to thank all of you. And I went through, and I found a lot of my comments. I don't see a lot of my comments. So I got something, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's something on YouTube, and it is, if I could see this or not, it's called YouTube Studio. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's YouTube Studio, and you get that on that app, and then you can go down and you can do things with your videos on it. There's a part in there that says comments. So I pressed that, and all these comments just shot up. Comments I hadn't seen in months. And I apologize for that. It's not like I'm ignoring you. Someone had made a comment to me that I ignored them. No, I'm not. I just don't see them. So I went down, and then when you do your editing or you go back and you edit your thing, there's a little box that says, you know, can you make allow comments or don't allow comments. You can have the comments, and you can press the little box, and they will show up, so you can see them. So I went through. Many of them I didn't answer. I just put hearts on them, letting you know that I did see them. And some of you had asked me to go to your channel and subscribe, so I'll be looking through and checking you people. I don't know, sometimes I'll go through and I'll check, and a lot of times many of you don't have a channel. You're not active on YouTube. So maybe, I don't know. But those of you who had asked me, I don't know, I'll go back and subscribe to you. I've made some really good friends on YouTube, and I want to give a shout out to tweeters, and Mackie really loved watching your videos, and the person that has tweeters, I don't want to say her name because I want to protect her privacy, but she has her little bird, and Mackie and I have a video of her watching tweeters video, and I'll have to pull that up so I can show you. She loved watching videos with me, and she loved watching TV with me. She was like Loomis in that regard. Remy could give a shit. She's like, I don't care about this stuff. She's a princess. She thinks she owns the place, but I've had to tell her, no, there's 2 bitches in the house and only one gets to rule, and it's going to be me. Okay? Anyway, there were 3, and Mackie always took precedence over Remy because Mackie was here first. Anyway, that was just my thing. Anyway, I wanted to let you all know I really appreciate it, and you guys mean a lot to me, and again, I'm grateful that you watch my videos, you take the time to watch them. I appreciate when you make a comment. It lets me know. I've got other videos coming up because a couple people had requested some things. So those will be coming up. So anyway, you have a nice day, and I will talk to you soon because I do got to get ready and go to Mass. So God bless you all. I love you all. And take care of yourself, okay? Bye.